Hello, my friends. This is Jeannie. Welcome to week 3 of the CC Designs collab with Gracie21. Can you believe that this is week 3? I feel like we just started this collab and here we are, week 3. That's crazy. But anyway, it is a 4-week collab that is hosted or being hosted by Grace, who is Gracie21. In addition to Grace, there are 3 other participants, I should say, in the collaboration. There's me, Jeannie, who is happily ever after. You're here right now visiting with me. There is also Tina, who is Crafty Bean, and there is Sybil, who is Sybil B. All of the channels will be linked in the information bar down below so that you can visit the other channels, watch their videos, subscribe, and enjoy 4 different interpretations of the various CC Designs stamps, dies, and papers and other items that we have in our stash. That being said, my project this week is an embellishment box. I am big time into embellishment boxes right now. I'm not sure why, other than I think it's giving me an opportunity to play with my buttons. I love buttons. I love button art. I recently showed a video of a button box or an embellishment box that I made for Alvina as part of a challenge that she is hosting, and that just inspired me to make another button box. But this one I wanted to be Halloween themed, and I wanted to use my CC Design stamps. So that is what I'm going to share with you. The stamp that I used is Devilish Lucy, and here she is. Let's see if I can show her to you without the glare. She is super cute. I absolutely adore her. And here is the image. What I did is I stamped her onto some Copic friendly paper, and then I used my Copic markers to color her up. I also used my Wink of Stella pen. I don't know if you can pick up the glitter, to add some glitter, some bling to her little devil horns, to her dress, and to her little black boots. I absolutely love the way that she turned out. Once I colored her up, I used my brother's scanning cut to cut her out. And before I laid her onto the box, what I did was I created a little scene using some papers, die cuts, and buttons. Of course, there had to be buttons, right? Because it is a button embellishment box. The die right here is, I think this one's called either Grassy Border or Grassy Meadow. I do believe that is a Lawn Fawn die. The paper in the background was part of, let's see if I can find it, in 6x6 paper stack that has been in my stash forever. It's by Ken Oliver. It's called Covered Bridges. It's double-sided paper where on one side you have the image of a bridge and the other you just have this beautiful kind of like grungy styled paper on the other side. Beautiful colors. I picked up that blue to kind of mimic like a night sky, but not so dark that it's creepy. Just, dark enough and, just very Halloweeny is the vibe I was looking for in the background. Once I laid my grassy border on top of my background paper, I inked all of the edges using some distress ink, and in this case I used black soot. This Happy Halloween is actually a die that I have, and if I can find it, Lord knows what I did with it. I will share it with you. Here it is. I think this is it. Yep. It is by Sherry Lynn, designs. It's called Happy Halloween. It's a 4-piece die set. You get the sentiment Happy Halloween, you get some bats, you get the kitty, and you get a pumpkin. So I used the Happy Halloween die to cut out the sentiment, and that particular paper that I used to cut the sentiment, I pulled from this Recollections paper pad. It's called Witch's Dust Halloween, right? Witch's Dust Halloween, right? I don't know why I'm having a tough time pronouncing that, but it had this pumpkin pattern paper, not pumpkin, cobweb pattern paper, and I used that. I cut out the Happy Halloween 3 times, and then I stacked it and glued it together just so that it had a tiny bit of dimension and it wasn't so flat on the paper. I figured since the buttons had dimension, I would give the sentiment dimension, and also Devilish Lucy has dimension because before I stuck her on, I popped some 3D foam tape on the back so she pops up just a little bit. So once I created the background and I stuck on my grass and I stuck on my sentiment and I put on my 2 little bat buttons and I stuck little Lucy on there, I took that panel and I adhered it onto a slightly bigger panel. You see the black here in the background? That's actually a thicker chipboard piece. Not chipboard. Yeah, it's chipboard. Yeah, what am I saying? It's not chipboard. It is chipboard. Chipboard piece that I cut to fit the size of the embellishment box. If you can't tell, but this embellishment box started out looking like this. This is a hardware storage case that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. But if you look at I use this one for 2 reasons. It's smaller, so it's easier to fill. You don't have to go crazy filling the inside with embellishments. And 2, it's flat on the top, except for... Ooh, that was a little scary. The lights just went out. Oh my God, I just about had a stroke. It's raining really heavily here, thundering out, and my lights just went out. Woo! Okay, let us continue. So it's flat on the top except for like a little, it almost has like a depression in the middle of the box. Perfectly shaped rectangle, which is a great spot to cut some chipboard down to size, put it in the depression, and it creates like a very flush surface and it almost frames the project. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my mind, but it doesn't mean much, right? Let's put some of these lights on that just went out. Wow, that was a little creepy, guys. Wow. Okay. Woo. Anyway, I laid down that chipboard. I put the panel on top with Lucy and the sentiment, and that is my embellishment box. I love creating scenes. We all know that. I love, love, love creating scenes, and I love creating this little Halloween scene. It's very clean. It's very simple. That's very much my style. And if you open this up on the inside, what I did was before I glued that base chipboard down, I made sure that the bottom of it had a pretty pattern paper so that when you open the box, you can see a pretty pattern on the other side and not just blank or ugly side of the paper. So that's what that looks like. That's just another Halloween print paper that I used. That one is from... that one is from, let's see. Oh, here it is. That one was part of, I believe it was part of, oh, yep, here it is. Here it is. This was part of this Martha Stewart 6x6 paper pad. I don't know the name of this one. I've had it for a little bit too. But this is what it looked like. It's by Martha Stewart. So that's the paper that I used to line the bottom of the panel so that when you open the lid, you had a really pretty paper there. And then on the inside, I filled it with some of my favorite Halloween buttons. I put some goodie, a little Halloween like trick-or-treat bag. These are all buttons too, with little candy buttons. Here we have a sparkly spider with a web. I did cut up, I had some kind of like blingy type ribbon that I picked up from, I think it was the Dollar Tree, maybe long time ago, and I had it in spiders, pumpkins, bats, and skulls. So I went and I cut them into little squares. Can you see that? So I put 4 of the blingy little spiders in that little compartment. This one has 4 of the little silver skulls with some buttons. I love buttons. Here we have some glittery ghosts, and these still have the shank, but shanks are easy to remove. You just need some very sharp snips. Shanks come off really easily. I usually remove the shanks before I adhere the buttons onto anything. Here we have some little skull and crossbones with little bows, really cute. I put 2 of those. This little compartment right here is reserved for all the cute little pumpkins. Here we have some bats, some glittery bats, some silver bats. Let's see, over here we have some flowers that are kind of like Halloween color. I love that. I'm really loving this blingy. Look at this one right here. This is really pretty. Really pretty. Maybe I'll put that one near the top just because it's really pretty. Here we have more of that bling, but we have a little pumpkin. Those will be great to create little embellishments, tiny tags, paper clips. Here we have, this is an awesome button. I love this button. I might use this button. I have others like it. More like it, I should say. I might make another embellishment box down the line focused on this Halloween button. And for that, maybe I'll do a tutorial. If you're interested in learning on how I make my embellishment boxes, maybe I'll use that as an opportunity to film my process. But that's what the entire box looks like. What I will do is I will take one of my cards, I will put it in the box, close up the box, and done. That is my week 3 CC Designs collab with Gracie21 project. I'm super excited with the way it turned out. Hopefully you like it too. That being said, it is time now to do 2 things. The first thing I'm going to do is announce that this week's project, or I should say this week's prize, is going to be 2 things. It is going to be this adorable little stamp. It's called Sneaking a Lick by CC Designs, and it is also going to be this mini banner set, also by CC Designs. These 2 are up for grabs. If you are interested in being entered into a drawing for these 2 stamps, couple of things. Number 1, you have to be a subscriber. Number 2, you need to be 18 years or older. That's not my rule. That's a YouTube rule, and I think it's a good rule. You also have to leave a comment down below, and in that comment, somehow indicate to me that you're interested in being put in the drawing for these particular items. Either enter me, or I would like to win something that that makes clear to me that you are interested in winning these 2 items. I say that because some people just leave comments just for the sake of supporting the channel, which I always love and appreciate, and they may not be interested in receiving any of these items, or maybe they already have these items. So my way of pretty much making sure that whoever wins these actually wants them is to ask that you leave a comment down below expressing an interest in being entered into the drawing. So that is this week's video, my friends. Now, we should, and we will, select a winner for last week, or week 2 prize. The week 2 prize was this Winter Borders set by CC Designs, and all you had to do to be eligible for that was leave a comment in last week's video indicating that you wanted to be entered into that drawing. So I am going to use random comment picker to select a winner, and we'll do that together so that you can see this is on the up and up. I cut and paste the video link into random comment picker. There is the video link. There's a filter that eliminates any duplicate users. So if someone left more than one comment thinking somehow it's going to be stacked in their favor, it's not, because only one of your comments would be entered. We have 53 unique comments right there. I'm sorry for my cruddy hands. They're still full of ink. We will select start, and we will read the comment together. And as long as that person indicated an interest in being entered into the drawing, then we will go ahead and declare that person the winner. So let's click start. Let's see who comes up. Okay, so the winner, well, the person who was selected is Marianne Moeller, and her comment reads, "Jeannie, love the Halloween cards, so cute." Now we're going to go ahead and select another winner because there's really, we're reading it together, and there's nothing there, to me anyway, that would indicate that Marianne, you have any interest in winning the Winter Border set. So we will pick another winner. Click start. Oh, Sybil B. Let's see. Adorable cards, Jeannie. Your cards are so sweet and not too scary. Your coloring is wonderful, and I especially love Pumpkin Birgitta. I enjoyed watching your card process. Shh, don't tell, but I had a crazy week too and was up late last night putting my cards together too. I have the die set, and whoever wins it will be blessed. Thanks for sharing. Sybil, you are awesome. And Sybil is one of the participants in this collab, so be sure to check her out. She said it. She has the die set, so we're going to go ahead and pick another winner. Let's see. Start. I did better this week, Sybil. It's not even 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm done. So I did slightly better. Let's see here. The winner here looks to be Nick's Crafty Corner. And Nick's writes, "Super cute cards. I will love to be entered. Thanks for sharing. Hugs." Well, congratulations to you, my friend. You are the winner of the die set. So Nick's Crafty Corner, please contact me within 48 hours. So this video is posting Saturday. I need to hear from you. I will give you till Tuesday, more than 48 hours. I need to hear from you by Tuesday, or else I will go ahead and select another winner from this same video that I just selected you from. What you need to do is send me an email. Well, 2 things. Leave a comment down below acknowledging that you saw the video and you know you won and you were going to contact me. And then contact me at happilyellaafter@gmail.com. That's happilyellaafter, spelled exactly the same way as my channel, at gmail.com with your mailing address. And the reason I have you leave a comment down below, you know, acknowledging that you won, is so that I know whoever emails me is actually you and not someone pretending to be you. I know a lot of shady people here online trying to get a prize. But in any event, congratulations, Nick's. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And just a little housekeeping. Last week, I posted a separate video announcing the winners of the prizes from week 1, which were the tags and the chunky charms. I announced 2 winners in that video. And those winners were Michelle Headley and Rebecca Hazen. Neither of which have contacted me claiming their prize. So because in that video I didn't set a deadline by which they had to contact me, I haven't done a redraw yet. But I am announcing now that the winners of that particular prize, the week 1 prizes, have until Sunday to contact me. If you don't contact me by Sunday, then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going back to that video and I'm going to select new winners, right? Because you've had more than a week to get back to me and I haven't heard from you, which is cool. You know, we all busy, we all have things to do, but I would like to give these prizes away and get them out of my craft room. So thank you. That takes care of everything. So week 1 winners, contact me immediately so that I can get your prize to you. Week 2 winner, congratulations. You have until Tuesday to get back to me. Else we'll select another winner. And next week, I will be selecting the winner of the week 3 prize. So I think that covers everything. Again, one more time, here is my project for this week. It is an embellishment box. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope you will visit me again. Until next time, bye-bye.